Alright, y'all, welcome to goldballsnc.com. Shout out to the Crave for having us, man. We're about to have a crazy battle right now, man. Matter of fact, rapper to my right.
You already know VA 757 A block is rich. Let's get it.
Hey. Rapper to my left.
Uncle NEENEE, what the fuck? It's a day of the dead, right? Can I get some noise?
Yeah!
I'd like to toast to the dead. See, I drink to the price of life. I'm about to live it up in a vicious flood. But I'm pouring more than Chateau Lafite Rothschild when my cup runs over with riches blood. Oh, so you came to get work. I don't give a fuck if you got paid. No amount of money can compensate for getting injured here, bitch. Acting like battle rap come with a retirement plan. I'll end your career, Rich. I'm about to people's chant, rock your shit. You know what I raise up on the side, match it perfectly. Can you smell what I'm cooking? If so, that burner's fast at working. They say Rich is constant, paid it. Doesn't change, he's not the shit. Can't grasp the urgency. My rap's alerting. See, I'm about to Botox his lips, then body rich like plastic surgery. Damn. Learn how to read between the lines. Either you or I are at home. Check it out, I'll have him booking if he don't speak to me with a library tone. I brought tips for the body. Okay. I brought tips for the body. Like I'm throwing you advisory bones. You about to get one ode harder than a fucking binary code. What? Bows bent. You'll take this L as violent as thrown. Then I'll show them a different hookup. Like when you get loud if with your peoples, but it ain't the same when you try it alone. Shit, I'm not sure who this even is. I'm almost convinced by its constricted fist and legit wrist. This skinny bitch just might be Sharon. Y'all sure this is Virginia's premier trap star, Richie Rich? Because it looks like the only time you get scratched with crack is whenever you have an itchy itch. Oh. It reminds me of this cat that was mad when X started to fuck with me like the last bitch he with, throwing tizzy fits because he doesn't possess half of the swag I get busy with. And he acts like I tainted his reputation when I was under the set hollering nuts up. I ain't proud to be proletarian. But there's levels to this shit. Rich got me fucked up. Oh, there's levels to this shit. Rich got me fucked up. Hey T, you catching a body next week, right?
Facts.
Well, that's what the fuck's up. I heard it's against a hefty fella.
Facts.
Let me know if you need help to make sure enough dirt gets dug up. If I were you, I wouldn't even write a fresh verse. Just recycle. You know he gonna fuck up. I'm not randomly giving you support. I admit it's more strategic than abrupt the way it comes up. See, for a second I had Rich banking on it being collateral damage, but I'm using you to show him I'm quick to hold guns up. I did the math. I don't believe you carry a 9 in any equation you're in or in any conclusion you'd sum up. If I pulled out a pyramid this, which of your bricks prove you above who and have done what? Whatever it is, I bet it is bereft of any legitimate precedence that represents moves of approved and truly talented dude on the come up. What? You mean to tell me this pissant, pointed nose, looking Aryan, trying to politic a position in hip hop because of the views that he trumps up? When this little scrawny fuck honky's only amusing to watch because of the way he succumbs to the thought of being drugged up, pumped up to pump drugs till he get drugged with a pump and slumped up.
What?
Come on, man, y'all see money putting on airs? But child, you don't got the will to be proud of. I'll zip your dusty ass up in the same kind of bags you're used to pinching out of. Damn. I dare you to mention my last battle, because it'll just weaken your wealth. For instance, you watched porn online before, right? I mean, you a battle rapper. That saga can speak for itself. I'll just let the demographic you're in, any pertinent statistics, and the viruses on your computer retreat from giving you help. I say that to say you could try to judge me for my last battle, whatever misdeeds I had dealt, but I'm not the only one that knows what it's like to take a chance at destroying PC just to end up beating myself. So I can throw my cares to the wind. I brought my arrogance in. That's more common than an Alicia Keys video if you acting like you never see me again. But if y'all watch that battle, you know it's not like he even wrote for me. I bet it was karma that I wasn't prepared for him. Don't do yourself a disservice by confusing a bad day for a general lack of skill. Y'all say punchline killed the dog. Oh, yeller bark if y'all think that for real. If it's true, he must have buried me in Pet Cemetery because now I'm back to kill. Dog, ain't shit you doing to me is a threat. How the fuck you ain't even show up to the battle yesterday, but you came here today like I'm supposed to be impressed? And I fucking hate the way you've done 1,000 one-rounders. Like it's some tactical pretense to get noticed. My dog, to me, that shit is weak and it seems not to make any sense and just a bit hopeless. I mean, the effort expected for this is ineffective in the context to the extent of its focus. Coalesce with the absence of a back and forth approach is if it encroaches the standard in battle rap we've progressed through and have grown with. That only limits a decisive position for the fans to vote or go home with. When deciding a more definitive winner is the purpose of battling that this method opposes, the chance to win wears away so erosive, which is why I normally could give a shit and typically only accept one-rounders on 10 minutes notice. So with the illegitimate reception this is probably gon' get, it makes no sense, and it tells me you're the only trapper we know that's that scared to get 3-0 zipped.
Oh, boss!
Dog, I can tell by the white you supply and the music I make, we might have ended up on opposite sides of tracks, but I am more than fine with that. Just because I'm usually first to cook doesn't mean I was given a better plate in life. In fact, I'm sure we've had similar kinds of paths. Just from being exposed to and have grown through familiar grinds and crafts. Shit, VA is a place we both consider as home too, though set that state of mind aside by each divided fact. I've never had a formal education. I'm still present in defining class. I never came from money. I was taught you gotta take it if you gonna dish it out like a dine and dash. Fighting back to eat proved I was fine to scrap. If you can gather, I was on a hunt forage food only to find me a snack. You and I learned to eat different. I simply more than likely had to procure more time, energy, and whatever mind intact left behind from absorbing losses in life I've had to ignore the allure of performing more deplorable types of acts just to make more affordable falling short of forming a new life at last. I'm saying I wasn't rich enough to afford to fuck up my life inside a trap. But you know, as poor folk, we're good with empathizing. And I could tell that he's hurting. Come on, dog, if you were really a dealer, the war on drugs would have been working. I don't gotta respect some fuck lame whose track record is merely disrespectful to slinging drugs. You're just a dude that used the delusion of grandeur to help him pick a rap name that is dumb. Like, what a way to differentiate yourself from dudes that actually run things and are rich in more ways than you remain and wish to become. But do your thing. I ain't afraid. This is the main event, so I know you ain't really buck against none.
Damn. What? Damn.
Oh, wait, hold on. What? I feel like I'm redeeming from a stream of intuition. After all of these times being face to face, I feel like maybe I'm finally placing this recognition. I can't tell if I saw you in my dreams or from a scene in a premonition. Wait, weren't you on television? You were on The Real World, Angry Preteens Edition. MTV True Life, the one that I'm trying to live just isn't. My Sweet 16, you that teen MC who's 16 with missing? Is it Life of the Rich and Blameless like season 6, or were you on intervention? I'm addicted to weed and snitching. It had to have been one of those shows, because now we're looking scared straight. Scared straight, like rare bait at the Western Tidewater Ward. Sound gotta break down rich life from inside a cell. That's what mitochondria is for. Just admit, a battle with me on the Day of the Dead, that's on your bucket list. The IRS and I might not tax you the same, but you could say neither one of us fuck with rich. Damn. Dog, it's not Halloween no more. It's not Halloween no more. Just admit, the mask you rock is the one you use as a disguise. Just face it. You're a part of these white guys that like to deny the fact that they're racist by providing a total summation of how many black friends on the average they actually try to hang with. I'm like, whoa, bro, you keeping track? Milestone running a style that's disdained with, clear overcompensation, conveyed when he permeates his raps with glorifications, signing capers, carrying consequentially proscribed as sanctions, and insisting illicit characteristics as his rites of passage and confirmation within the black community. So discriminatively defined relations. Ain't it defined and blatant when defining his identity through a kind of Caucasoid triumph persuasion, trying to acquire acceptance in a culture that he's been hoping to find a way in, however to use it wrongfully to imply a negative stereotype and compliance for its perpetuation. All the while finding it okay to remind us you've done time, and that proves you're not unlike any other white guy in these kinds of situations. That's like saying you hit the court, jump really high if you really tried and likely make it. Just because you went to court for a time, you got tried for jumping bail when supplying base hits. As far as I'm concerned, anyone in hip-hop promoting a prison complex is simply vile and basic, regardless of pigment, race, body type, height, weight, or all of that combined with their ages. I'm really interested in hearing what kind of privilege do you think you're entitled to engage with? When you've been dropping the N-word in your music like it's the ticket indicative of uniting our divided races. But please, I'm on last one. I get fucking sick of dudes like you that treat that word in hip-hop as an achievement in this language. And you should have some actual respect for it if it's somehow been vindicated for you to communicate with. And I guess since a few people have probably given you permission to say it, what was probably only intended for intimate exchanges, you choose to use it and abuse it and display it in a few records you've collaborated in a false sense of dignity and congruent adaptation. How audacious. Well, if it's something you feel so naturally comfortable and safe with, then I dare you to take every opportunity that you're on stage to say it. Or leave hip-hop. You see, your level of hypocrisy is something to be amazed with. Because 2 years ago, you tried to clown T Moneybags in a battle for saying the same shit. And in your most recent battle, you called Young X a black-ass bitch, and this pussy was tamed quick. For real, X couldn't chill a crowd out on some rave shit. Whether it was something you were trying to call them monopolies, they weren't fitting to play, Rich. You would have been better off pelting pebbles from the audience with how good you rock a stage shit. I'm willing to bet that your first battle back is here because your medicine at the nut house hasn't tasted the same since. Uncle Nee's knuckle snuck him a couple till I make him say, Uncle, please.
Blame me. I don't understand one thing you just said, bro. So talking like that, I know you couldn't be down. You mad cause I always do 1 rounds. Well, it's rappers like you that's always scared to go against me and do 3 rounds. Uncle, I'm confused. I'm very confused. You know you got a black girl name? That confused me a whole lot. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure it's about 3 or 4 girls with NEENEE, named NEENEE on your block. Bro, stop. Hey, yo, these new guys don't know nothing about being in a cell block full of fruit flies. You straight snack. You wouldn't let cake stack with a moon pie. Chopper spit and kick on the street. Who want a shoeshine, cannonball? You get wet too, even if you on poolside. They told me I get time for these bullets. That's why they flew by your motherfucking head. You lucky you ain't see this dude die like a clumsy carpenter when I swing the hammer with a tool fly. Talking about he gonna send me to a paradise. Dubai. The boy green is. I said the boy green is aloe vera, the pounder area. 1 shot will have you sounding error. Who outfit terror? I knock a bitch out mascara. Who doubt my error? You sound embarrassed. The strap. I said the strap smack both his sneaks. That walking, woo, street sweeper in the trunk, and I have OCD. Act appropriately. The chopper light up your crib. That's potpourri. You smell me? Shorty hit my telly to tell me his type be jelly. That's why I said nothing jamming up in my chrome. You can find it in your area. I said you can find it in your area. You ain't even expand to different time zones. Rich is here to kill NEENEE, don't you agree? No? Damn, boy, where your mind gone? On camera, it's clear with me. Not so clear with you. That's Android versus an iPhone. You get the picture? All I'm saying is, I'm a snap with no filter. Them long-ass rounds you be having, a half of a filler. Talking about stacking your Skrilla. The white boy came to spit with the Mac in the Miller. Bang! Getting down with 2-5. The white boy came to spit with the Mac in the Miller. Bang! Getting 9 with 2 5s from the metal. It's actually silver. I'm with a pack of gorillas. But if you trapping and you lacking, At least get an ounce out you, you little rascal. I done sticked up more kids' hair than alfalfa. What? With the bitches you front for. But the bitches you front for, they gon' think I'm Chuck Norris as soon as I roundhouse you. Boy, I'll put you in the landlord. If you got 2 stories, I'll townhouse you. But tell this actor, yeah, that's gold ball. Say it. Yeah. Now tell this actor, his movie script needs some new suspense. I'll come to your yard, fight you all the way to the backyard, and kick you through the fence. When I let a couple off in your campground, it'll get too intense. It ain't hard to hunt you, dog. It ain't hard to hunt you, dog. Just use your sense. Like a hunted dog, I use your sense. Fuck a hunted dog, I use some sense. And put money on, yeah, put money on your head like a cougar bitch. But speaking of bitches, your useless bitch used the lips for the wee-wee like she speak fluent French. Yo bitch used the lips for the wee-wee like she speak fluent French. She opened her legs, and my fingers going right in it, like new cement. I'm just marking my territory, but the streets used to this. I mean, I dare you try to step. I dare you try to step. This cow will rip through some shit. Get your top blue for trying to milk me out of my 2%. Soon as you utter a word. Try to step. This cow will rip through some shit. Soon as you utter a word, I'ma pull that bitch. Get your top blue for trying to milk me out of my 2%. Listen, Slim, if 1% try me, all men round them gon' die. The mood done switch. You gon' feel it in your bones. Yeah. But there's a lot of clowns. There is a lot of clowns in the gutter claiming they got that it factor. Okay. But that's what the kid's after. You thinking you gravy just because you a big actor. I got a chopper and a Draco. I don't know which one can spit faster. I'll call them Twister and Bone Thug. You know why? Because I don't know which one will make you spit faster, but either way it'll make your shit splatter. But look at that. I fucked that one up. Look. But you know what though? But since they gave you 1 round for the crown, and don't nobody like how your balls going down, and they don't feel NEENEE balls, I'm gonna give you the next couple minutes just to give a few 5 schemes for y'all. Y'all feel me? Alright, this one gonna make your body sore. I say them birds fly south for the winter. I spare oaths to all the sap suckers saying the streets was foul. This pig will win over the card and all. From here on, this what we about. Everything under my wings about chicken. They supplying the talk. Sky's the limit. But these vultures finna swallow the hawk. I mean, we pull up in a swan. That's fine. I mean, we pull up in a swan truck. You better all duck or a hole will appear through you. Right on the block where you blue G's once I paired with twin eagles. That's a foul can. Yeah, that's a foul can. I told him that I will plot on. Yeah, I told him that I will plot on whoever the same night. On whoever the same night. Once they see this pistol cop, a dude do anything to get the fuck out the way. Yeah, but check this other one out. This one's smoking. I said this cigarette ready to leave your ashes in hell. You better listen. See, the first hand is my can, sir, and the second hand smoke. But I don't got no filter. I wins tons of battles. Everything I drop on the cam ill. I crush the competition. They gonna say limbs are everywhere when I'm finished. Who want this smoke? Cool. Yeah. Who want this smoke? Cool. Hey, cool. Who want this smoke? Cool. Come up short, I'ma go Newport News on you bitches. Let's keep it 100. Tell your crew. Let's keep it 100. Tell your crew, I got an L and them can get it. I mean, think about it. Tell these rappers playing with me all these years, just know a motherfucking coffin come with it. Now that's crazy, you know, smoking, a coffin come with it. We all done did it. I mean, but you see though, how a little bit of wordplay can smoke this bird's brain? No, just think of the last two schemes. That's smoking birds, brain. I mean, you never make it out of Carolina. You a soaked-in shirt stain. But look, they say your word play crazy. Well, word, play crazy. I'm from A Block, 1015, where we burn Trey 80s. Mothers turned their babies to shooters, throwing bullets in the field. With 12 on our back and it sure ain't Brady. Trying to spit like the new version of AZ. You not really with it. This the toddler Olympics. And I'm in first place, baby. Time. Go!
I've been smoking fools.
Been smoking these fools.
Since I've been old enough to hold an O, but no, I don't suppose you know. Old enough to hold a vocal fold below the tone arbiter I've been known to hold. Old enough to know the won't but don't flow. I low below the whole to operate the metronome. I obfuscate to press the drums. Concentrate to catch your own. Populate the fetch strong. Propagate the corrupted prone. If you're old enough to postulate your own and only opposite of opposites, the extra home. Positives, I bet your bones. Osteonecroticness, left alone. I'm an optimist, the best condone. Anomalousness, yes I know. Anonymous is this lesser.